Tired, I'm exhausted. There's so many excuses, so many things that inhibit. We're out for blood. Third day on, let's make this count. Damn near well, we better be hurting because we're gonna be resting. So let's go.
Oh, God. Good morning, everybody. God, okay, we're going to go on our third day of training. I know I said we'll probably be doing an active rest day, but you know what? I want to shock the body today. I'm pretty tired myself, but... So, the pure tropin growth hormone was shot an hour and a half ago, around 5:30, so we have that kicked in. Now we're going to start with our Lantist and Humalog after we do our morning routine. We got a big insulin gut. So not bad. Okay. So that's where we are today. Where's the weight scale? Shit. Atlantis here.
Morning routine here. I'm doing the butterflies. This is a very simple stretch. Get that groin open. My hamstrings are extremely sore. The moment that I want to touch my toes here, oh my God, so much pain. So today I just decided to make a little decision. We're gonna start our anabolic cycle today. So I just shot 1 cc test prop, half a cc of test E, half a cc of mast, and a little bit of deca. It wasn't really much, that were just leftover vials. So I'm using that to kind of kickstart everything. Being the one I'm going to be on, somewhat similar with the NPP, the sustanin, and the tren, as well as the mast. So I'll look forward to that. I'll go more into brief there when I'll show you when I start eating. I'm just going to give my body another 20 minutes. It's just hard to eat in the morning. You know, sometimes you feel, I think I ate too many lentils last night. By Walmart here before we enter the gym for upper back day, just because I need a little bit of outside air. I'm just feeling a little bugged today, so I also need some intra-workout fuel, so picking up like some grape juice or something. So I'm thinking maybe getting some Gatorade or some juice down this aisle here. This is normally a good section where we can pick up fast-acting carbs that are easily assimilated and very easy to mix. It's just a drink. You gotta just drink it. It's not like you have to eat it, blend it, anything like that. So just trying to mix exactly I can get. Bought a blend of diet grape juice as well as regular. You could see in there, and the reason why I did that is so I can do like 8 to 10 fluid ounces of regular, which gives me the amount of carbs that I need, and 8 to 10 ounces of extra fluid. So I have 16 ounces with only an extra 5 calories. So that way I'm getting more liquid, more fluid. I don't know. I just like big drinks. I was never a fan of having little drinks like this right here. I usually like filling up to the top, like over and above, but that's just me. So we're on to Jersey Strong today, being I'm in the area. Pre-workout is starting to get in me. I just gotta get in some clenbuterol and we should be good. Stairs after leg day hurt. Okay. Alright guys, to start this upper back workout as usual, I like moving on over to our barbell row, our main compound
meat and potatoes section of the workout. So here performing 135 for a warm-up set of about 20 to 25 repetitions using both a close and wide grip to make sure I've got the lats fully engaged and warmed up. Moving on to our second warm-up set, 185 pounds here, perform for another 10 to 12 repetitions. I'm not bending over as much as I usually like to, more of a 90 degrees, so just because of the low back workout we had yesterday kind of crossing over to this workout, preventing me from actually bending over so much. So we performed a drop set there right after our second warm-up set, back down to 135 for another 10 repetitions to failure using the rest pause method as shown here. Strip off the 25s and perform another 10 to 12 repetitions of a given weight. For example, if you start out with 115 pounds, reduce back down to around 75 or 65, whatever your original warm-up weight was. Now moving on to our working set, here is 225 pounds performed for about 15 to 17 repetitions. I then used the rest pause method to reach my targeted reps. I wanted 20 repetitions here, so I rested, racked the weight, and performed another 3 repetitions once I racked it off, as shown here. So pick a weight, for example, if you do a max of 185 pounds for 15 repetitions, strip back down to 135 and perform another 5 to 6 repetitions to reach your targeted reps, if possible, or you can use the same weight. After that was done, I stripped back down to my original warm-up weight, performed another 15 to 20 repetitions, this time using more of a pendulum motion, bending down a little bit more at the waist, trying to get a deep stretch in the lats to prime ourselves for our following exercise. This is a Hammersmith row. Also, I use this as a substitute for a lat pull down, as it's kind of the same motion. The warm-up set here, which is 1 plate aside, and the first working set with another 45 and 25 pound aside, done for 8 to 10 repetitions to failure. After this was complete, I then stripped off the 25 on each side and performed another 8 to 10 repetitions. The amount of rest that I took was the amount of time that it took to re-wrap the weights back on the machine, which is probably about 20 to 30 seconds. If you guys don't recover at this rate or recover a little slower or faster, you can adjust as needed. So perform the reps as given to failure, using rest pause if necessary, 3 sets each. Once this is complete, we moved on over to our T-bar row here in the corner of the gym. I racked up just 1 plate and 3 plates, performed for about 20 to 30 repetitions to failure. Stripped back down to 2 plates, which is the original warm-up weight, performing for another 5 to 6 repetitions, kind of letting my arms fall there, and stripping back down to 1 plate. This served as our warm-up set and primed me for our working set. Being this is the original exercise that injured my back, I went maximum 4 plates here for about 15 to 20 repetitions, just 1 straight set. So there was no drop set here, being that we want to prevent any further injury or any sort of pain throughout this workout. Perform 3 sets of this exercise with a given weight that you can hit for 15 to 20 repetitions. Moving on to our next exercise, this is a seal row or a dumbbell incline row, whatever you like to name this exercise. Perform 8 to 10 repetitions here, fully trying to squeeze the lats, the rhomboids, as well as the rear delts. The thing I like about this exercise is the variation. Next exercise we moved on to was actually using the shrug machine for a row. As you can see here, the bending is a little bit off and slightly set in the gears of the machine, but the lats on a very good angle once they're warmed up. I wouldn't recommend doing this as a first prime exercise. I'd recommend somewhere in the middle is where you last when the lats are fully warmed up. After 3 sets of that, for 10 to 12 repetitions, we moved on to a seated row here. I'm using about the full stack for about 6 to 8 repetitions. I then drop set it and did another 10 to 12, removing about 25% of the weight. After that was done, we moved another 25% and did a final drop set here. I did this for 2 sets, so I did a total of 6 sets. Perform. Try to keep your back and torso tight throughout this. As you can see, I'm running the weight down just to stabilize my back and core as I perform this movement. As the weight lessened and the reps increased, I did use a little bit of swinging body motion, which is okay once you reach failure. Next exercise here is a close grip pull down. I was mainly just performing this as a warm up to the pull up, which is our next exercise, so my lats can get an even stretch, prevent any injury or any crossing over. Here, perform 1 set to failure. Since the lats are already pre-exhausted, I only got about 5 to 6 pull-ups. Normally I can get about 20 to 30 if I was fresh, but being we're performing this as our last exercise. Now moving on to the upper portion of the back, the trapezius, we're performing face pulls. This was done in a triple drop set fashion, 8 to 10 reps for our first set. And then the drop set here as shown for another 10 to 12 repetitions. Then once more doing a final drop set. This was a pretty good prime exercise to warm up my traps. I was then ready for either a shrug or another variation of an upright row. I always like starting with a cable as they allow consistent contraction. Moved on over to a dumbbell upright row. Here I'm holding two 55-pound dumbbells, using a little bit of swinging motion to get the weight up, as this is more of a power movement. Once I completed 8 to 10 repetitions with both arms, I perform unilateral upright rows to reach my target reps and to reach beyond failure here as a result of get weight.
But we're oriented towards traps with some dumbbell upright row. We're going to move on to barbell upright row now.
Next exercise here is a barbell upright row, performing 15 to 20 repetitions. This is a very, very light weight and allows me to control it evenly throughout the entire rep range. After I perform my 15 to 20 repetitions, I rested for 15 seconds and performed another 5 repetitions to reach 25. Next exercise is a hanging leg lift. Here I have a weight belt strapped with a 25-pound plate in between my legs. I then was able to hold the iso contraction for about 10 to 15 seconds, stripping off the weight and performing leg lifts to reach failure. If you do not have any sort of access to this or cannot perform this movement, you can also do a weighted plank. Then superset this with the ab coaster, which is right beside, and felt it was a great symmetrical workout to add into. After this was done, we moved on to our calf press, performed for 5 sets of 20 repetitions, reaching a maximum of 100 reps here, just doing this machine. Once I reached 20 reps to failure, I then rested by moving my tiptoes slightly above the machine, tiptoeing back for another 10 to 15 repetitions to failure.
Kids, the workout is done. Look what we got to snack on while we're doing our cardio. Some red potatoes. So this ought to be interesting. Here's our workout complete, upper back and traps. I'm going to take 2 days off. We heard 2 days off from this training. Now I'm doing my incline treadmill walking. I'm going to get 30 minutes of cardio because I've been neglecting it a lot. And I'm going to need it with all these carbs. I want to make sure they shuttle properly. So there's some potatoes and some cardio. We did another 10 IUs of Humalog just now, so I'm going to need these carbs. And we got our Lantus in and a little shot of TV 500 just to help the muscle recovery and speed that up. I did that right in the bathroom stall. So this is one of those transformations that you got to do whatever it takes. It's one of those things that you need to deviate and steer yourself away, isolate yourself and focus on the goal. The goal here is bodybuilding, okay? No matter how we turn out, we're here to get stronger. That's the main purpose here. So I want you guys to maintain focus. I think this is good for the day. I don't want too much cortisol and too much muscle breakdown build up, even though we have our carbs and everything. But we want to keep strong. So this is good enough. Our big meal here, which is about 200 grams of potatoes on sugar-free ketchup, 1 piece of tilapia over a salad and garlic. We're doing some more Humalog. 5
I had a pretty
IU.
boring shift at work. There was really no one there at the time that was being scheduled, but you know what? It was productive. I'm sitting down on my patio, enjoying the outside. We're eating right there, eating our salad with pork and barbecue sauce.
2 of my favorite compounds right here, tren acetate and decaderbilin. I've got 1 cc of decaderbilin and 0.75 of tren.
So I believe that's a dose of 100 milligrams of Tren and 150 milligrams of Decaderblin. So our night is coming to an end here. I'm exiting out, and tomorrow's going to be our active rest day. After 3 days of training, I know tomorrow I'm not going to be able to train at all. So we're going to do our morning cardio routine. Hopefully I should have some energy. Just a light incline treadmill walk. With that included. So to keep you guys updated on how this transformation is going, we are at 3 IUs a day of human growth hormone, about 2 milligrams of TB500 just for my injury that I have. It's really doing a good job preventing it. It's about 20 IUs of Lantus a day, only on training days. 15 IUs of Humalog spread throughout 3 to 4 different meals, as well as the cycloetamon, which is Tren Ace, Sustanin, NPP, and Mast that I'm going to be scheduling and posting in here. But I'll see you guys tomorrow.